Hi, thanks for watching. My name is Tenley, and today I'm excited to tell you more about OpenLMIS, a tool that many of you may have heard of, but may not know much about. So, what is the goal of this video today? I would like to ensure that you leave today with a better understanding of what OpenLMIS is and how it works, where OpenLMIS fits into a country's health information system landscape and where it can provide value, and ways to engage with the OpenLMIS community and learn more about potential implementation. If by the end of this video I haven't met that goal, or if you'd like to learn more or see a demo, email me directly at tenley.snow@openlmis.org or at info@openlmis.org. The OpenLMIS Initiative is not one specific organization or entity, but rather a community of individuals and organizations committed to building high-quality, open-source electronic logistics management information system, or LMIS, software. Village Reach is currently stewarding the community management and core development of the OpenLMIS software. And as the community manager, I am presenting on behalf of Village Reach. So, OpenLMIS. We believe in a world where all countries have the data they need to manage their health supply chains and build healthier communities. We are a community initiative and a software platform working to make this vision a reality. I'd like to start off today with a quick high-level refresher on what OpenLMIS is, before outlining the new features in the upcoming release. OpenLMIS. It is both an initiative and a software platform. The software allows countries to track products within their health supply chains across all major health programs, from essential medicines, malaria, TB, and family planning products, to vaccines, dilutants, and syringes. Today, the OpenLMIS initiative has many members, but in 2008, it all started when PATH co-led a collaborative process to define requirements and develop a global standard for logistics systems. A decade later, OpenLMIS is now a diverse community of over 20 partners, bringing expertise from technology to data analytics and quality software development to on-the-ground implementers and a global network of engaged donors. And the impact has been astounding. OpenLMIS is a global initiative. It started in 2008 as a collaborative process between 4 organizations looking to develop a set of common, globally applicable requirements for logistics management systems. Today, this diverse community brings expertise from technology partners specializing in data analytics and quality software development, on-the-ground implementers, to a global network of engaged donors. The OpenLMIS software is now used in multiple countries, each with a local partner who has implemented a specific version. If you have heard of VIMS in Tanzania, eLMIS in Zambia, SELV in Mozambique, or eSigil in Côte d'Ivoire, you have heard of some of the country implementations of OpenLMIS. These systems are used for both vaccine and non-vaccine supply chains to manage logistics processes for over 10,000 health facilities across Africa, with more on the way. We focus on meeting countries where they are currently in their supply chain maturity, while making the case to shift toward automation and best practices. This month, we're excited to be releasing version 3.3, the latest version of the software, which will have brand new vaccine functionality. Our philosophy is what sets us apart. OpenLMIS is open source software that uses a shared investment and shared benefit model. This means that new features built into the system, either by a global donor or a specific country, can be leveraged across implementers with OpenLMIS's open source, reusable microservice codebase. We strive for standards-based interoperability, because we know that each country has specific needs and will leverage more than one system to manage its supply chain and health information. We believe that interoperability between all those systems is the best way to achieve end-to-end visibility and to meet the needs of the whole health ecosystem. And we drive to provide a highly configurable system and an extensible code base. Any country implementation can extend and change features to address the in-country context. OpenLMIS aims to meet countries where they are at in their supply chain maturity and grow with them as they professionalize and standardize. The community of developers delivering this software are rooted in a collaborative and supportive culture of excellence and transparency. Configurability is a key tenet of the OpenLMIS vision because we want to meet countries where they are at in their supply chain maturity. Configurability means that the implementer can easily, through the user interface and uploads, configure the system without any extensive software code modifications. Let's say we have two users, a national warehouse manager overseeing ARV product distribution, and a district-level officer managing the vaccine depot and supply to 10 health facilities. When they each log into OpenLMIS, they will see different product lists, approval processes, calendar schedules, and location sites. You can have OpenLMIS support one level of the health system or multiple, push or pull or mixed method supply practices, have specific supervisory approval rules depending on the level and the program, and have all of the data that is recorded in the system be auditable with a date and user stamp if needed. For example, program. A country can run essential meds and immunizations without an issue. Each program will have different product lists, approvals, schedules, and locations. Level. Does the country have 3, 4, or 5 different hierarchies? No problem. Locations. Do you want OpenLMIS to support just one district, or maybe some districts and states, or the whole health system? No issue. Replenishment. Do you want to send stock to a facility? OpenLMIS supports that. Do you want to request stock from a facility? That's supported too. Approvals. Multiple level or no approvals of requests for new stock. Schedules are flexible and easily changed. OpenLMIS comes with a set of critical features that support a country in reducing stockouts, managing cold chain equipment, and providing end-to-end supply chain data visibility from the national store to the health facility. Some of the key features include facility and storage sites at any level of the supply chain can request stock based off min, max, or forecasted demand targets. A store can conduct a resupply, otherwise described as order fulfillment, and send stock to facilities with an electronic proof of delivery. Integration with a mobile application so that at the point of service delivery care, the health worker enters one data point that connects both supply and dispensing information. Managing stock by recording all the physical stock movements. A robust new analytics infrastructure to support any key reports and global standard KPIs, such as Gavi's DISC indicators for EPI, PEPFAR indicators for ARVs, and also setting up custom KPIs that a country wants to monitor. Managing a cold chain catalog, inventory, and receiving real-time alerts from remote temperature monitoring platform. So we have described who is in the OpenLMIS community and have given a brief overview of the software itself. Now, I want to give you a picture of the people we support and unveil our new advancements that are addressing some long-standing challenges. At the health facility level, an EPI manager tells us how supply data does not always match up with reported demand or coverage numbers. Which data should we trust? And managers, both at national and provincial levels, have only aggregate, delayed data with no ability to drill in to what is happening or get quick insights. A logistician in the DRC says, "My hands are tied until I can know more." And at intermediate levels of the supply chain, a vaccine depot manager in Benin tells us their challenges of seeing relevant data, like fridge status, when making key decisions. He says, "I don't know for sure." OpenLMIS now has many exciting new capabilities to address these pain points. A mobile integration with OpenSRP that converges the supply and service delivery workflows. RTM integration with NextLeaf's Cold Trace that provides real-time alerts on cold chain equipment status. A new open-source reporting and dashboarding analytics framework. And standards-based interoperability. All of these new innovations are giving users more powerful data insights with less redundant data entry burden. I'm going to talk more about the two on the right. End-to-end supply chain visibility is a desire that a lot of country stakeholders have expressed, but they often follow that up by saying, "We don't know if that's really possible in our health systems." Well, we disagree. We don't think that end-to-end visibility is just for large private sector supply chains. To make this a reality and to provide risk management across systems, OpenLMIS has invested in an open source analytics infrastructure that can support three key things. High volume transactional data capture. That means it can support anything from data uploaded monthly or other points in time to transactions that come in every minute. In-depth data review to conduct root cause analysis across systems, including filters and drill down disaggregation of interesting data points. And routine, easy-to-use reports and default dashboards and visualizations. This infrastructure is a superb foundation for using machine learning and advanced algorithms once enough data is captured. So the main takeaway here is that with our analytics infrastructure, you can capture data from multiple sources, such as DHIS2, electronic medical records, OpenLMIS. Take all that data in by processing it, merge duplicate data points, and clean it up, and then organize it in a way that allows for fast queries within a large integrated database. And finally, the end view that most of us as users are most interested in, visualize it either in OpenLMIS or another dashboard application that a country is already comfortable with and has spent time and money making sure people know how to use it. See that harried person in the middle there? They may be a ministry official or someone working at an intermediate level of the supply chain. They are constantly pulled in multiple directions, answerable to many people, and working under tremendous pressure. And they likely don't have actionable, concise data to base their decisions on. We believe that if we can help a motivated program manager or a logistician answer three fundamental questions: what is happening? What data is driving that state? And where should I focus? We can help her or him make that leap to taking appropriate decisions and direct whatever available resources in an efficient manner. That's why we chose this powerful analytics infrastructure, to be in service and useful to these groups of individuals, empowering them with useful data to make decisions. The other key innovation I want to highlight is our progress on interoperability using global standards. We believe in a world where appropriate systems are used throughout the ecosystem to deliver health commodities and services at the last mile. We believe end-to-end visibility is crucial and achieved through standards-based interoperability. Let me tell you what I mean. There's a lot here, but this is the key message. We believe in a world where many systems interoperate to deliver better healthcare. The different systems and standards in this picture show how we are making interoperability a reality. End-to-end visibility is most efficiently achieved by interoperating with other systems using industry best practice standards. For example, the Global Standard 1 standard of a global trade item number, which identifies the exact item so all systems refer to it in the same way. With standards-based interoperability, countries can determine which systems are best for which function without giving up the ability to push and pull data across all systems for critical decision-making. We have already shown, either through a country-specific integration or global proof of concept, integration with DHIS2, a National Warehouse Management System, or ERP, a remote temperature monitoring platform, and multiple mobile applications. Let me quickly walk you through a few examples. HMIS tools are critical for decision makers to track and compare health indicators along with supply chain data. OpenLMIS has recently completed and showcased a proof of concept integration with DHIS2 to demonstrate how health and supply chain data can support national level decision making on targets or performing root cause analysis of stockouts. Warehouse management systems, or ERPs, are critical for managing a large national warehouse. This can be the first stop for essential commodities which need to make it down to the facility or point of care. OpenLMIS integrates with these systems to support end-to-end visibility, showing exactly which product is where and getting it to the last mile. We have example integrations with Epicor 9, Sage, Max, and mSupply. Electronic medical record systems are critical for capturing patient interactions and clinical data. OpenLMIS integrates with a mobile application, OpenSRP, which can act as an immunization registry and patient case management, or in other words, a mobile app portal to select features within OpenMRS. For facility registries, OpenLMIS is actively engaged with the OpenHIE community, and OpenLMIS supports its e-health architecture approach. Having all systems know which facility is which is critical for interoperability with any system. For example, we use the HL7 FHIR standard so it can sync facilities with third-party systems like NextLeaf's ColdTrace platform, a tool for remote temperature monitoring. This opens the way for any OpenHIE compliant tool using that global standard to share facility information and easily support interoperability. For mobile data collection, OpenLMIS integrates with OpenSRP and uses a standards-based integration with ColdTrace, a remote temperature monitoring platform, as well as devices supported by NextLeaf. All of these pieces are backed by a ring of global standards. Using these standards gives each country the flexibility to swap in and out different systems. Leveraging multiple systems in the ecosystem allows users to look across data sets and obtain insights. In addition, capturing data once in one system reduces the data entry burden on users. We believe in a world where many systems interoperate to deliver better healthcare. If there is only one key message that you remember from today, this is it: that we believe in a world where many systems interoperate to deliver better healthcare. The OpenLMIS community has also released the first iteration of an implementer toolkit, which has resources for countries to both contribute to and reference when thinking about or planning to implement an electronic LMIS. The toolkit has been developed by a consortium of partners like ONA, PATH, JSI, VillageReach, CHAI, BAO Systems, and more, who are available to support implementations in a variety of countries. The Implementer Toolkit covers the major steps for an implementation of OpenLMIS, as well as providing suggestions, guidance, and resources on best practices for the implementation of any electronic LMIS project. Sections include getting started, laying the groundwork for a successful deployment; planning your project; implement, setting up, customizing, and deploying OpenLMIS; expand, scaling up your deployment; and maintain, keeping your system running. There are many ways to get involved with OpenLMIS. Two great ways are by using and contributing to the Implementer Toolkit, and by joining the community by attending committee meetings, joining the forums, or by signing up for the OpenLMIS Slack. So after you stop watching today, how can you learn more? Luckily, OpenLMIS is a highly documented project and resources are everywhere. Visit openlmis.org for blog posts, an implementation map, features, tools, and the home of the Implementer Toolkit. Look at the OpenLMIS Wiki for all community meeting notes, project documentation, and the living product roadmap. Developers can visit Read the Docs for developer docs, links to GitHub, the OpenLMIS coding style guide, and API documentation. Also, the OpenLMIS YouTube channel has a large and growing number of videos available, including demo videos in a variety of languages, integration demo videos, and webinars. So to conclude, who are we? As more products get added to programs, or as countries integrate across supply chains, OpenLMIS is a solution that can help countries actively manage their complex supply chains. What can we do? Provide end-to-end visibility for managers and donors alike, improving data access, quality, and timeliness. What sets us apart? If I had to choose 3 phrases to describe OpenLMIS, they would be standards-based, interoperable, and configurable. These 3 elements of OpenLMIS set the software and community apart, supporting supply chains in their evolution and maturity and linking them to a global supported code base. How can we work together? The money invested in implementing this software is spent on the people, on the processes, and on improving local health systems, not to pay for a software licensing fee. OpenLMIS has a consortium of implementing partners, to work with in developing the system to meet country needs. Thanks for watching today. Contact us at info@openlmis.org or write to me directly at tenley.snow@openlmis.org. I look forward to hearing from you soon.